Hi everyone. Just going to wait a few moments just so everybody's here and we can get started very soon. And we also have a little chat box there, so if you want to write anything, you can send me a message on the chat conversation. I'll tell you a funny story while we're just waiting until past. So I was just making my lunch probably about an hour ago, and I made a really nice sandwich, and I just sat down to eat it, and I popped my plate down to the side just to quickly grab my phone, and I turned around and my dog Albert had eaten my whole sandwich. So that was great. So that was my lunch gone. So I'm looking forward to a sandwich when I finish my yoga. Okay, let's see what time it is now. So just a few more minutes. So I hope you're all having a lovely day, and the sun's shining today, so you've probably all been out in the garden or maybe gone for a walk today, but I hope you're all okay. So just another few more minutes and then we can begin our Super Yogi adventure. I think we've got lots of children joining us today, so I'll send me a message and let me know who's watching if you want to. So I hope you can hear me all nice and clearly. This is the first time I've done a YouTube live, so it's very different teaching yoga from your living room. Oh, I just got a message. Hi Jake, hi Liz. Thank you for joining me today. So it's 2:30, so we can get started. So thank you so much for joining me today, happy little yogis. And we have a really fun lesson for you today. So I've got some lists of children that might be watching and grown-ups too. So like I said before, do feel free to send me a message and say hello, and I can read out your name if you like. So on my list today, we have Jake and Liz, who I've just said hello to. We've got Daniel, Abby, Peanuts, and Darren. And we've got Maisie, Freya. I think we have Charlie, James, Oscar, Thea, Edie, Axel. We have Bo, Megan, Talia, Sophia, Matthias, Livia and Violet too. And I think we might have Auntie Yvonne watching, Maureen and Derek, Auntie Diane, Denise and Gary, Sandy and John, and Corinne, and another Stacey. So, just to let you know, I haven't introduced myself, have I? How rude! So, my name is Stacey, and I'm one of the teachers at Happy Little Yogi. And you may have heard that we are going on a superhero yogi adventure today. So, what does that entail? So, we are actually going to introduce a new character, and he's one of my dear friends, and his name is Super Yogi. So, this is Super Yogi, everyone. Can you see him? So, look at him. He's got a nice purple cape. He's got a nice hat with hearts on. He's got a telescope, and he has 7 stars that are his friends. So that's Super Yogi. And so today I had a phone conversation with Super Yogi. I called him up and I said, look, Super Yogi, I'm going to be doing training. I'm going to be doing yoga with the Happy Little Yogis today. Are there any tips or anything that you want to sort of share with me that I can share with the boys and girls? And he said, yeah, actually, he said, I think it would be brilliant. At this time, we can do a superhero yogi training program together. Because Super Yogi is big and strong, he's really flexible and he can bend in all different shapes. And he has a really, really sharp mind. So he does lots of meditation and he does lots of games and brain training to make his brains big and strong. So I noted down a few things that he shared with me today, and I'm going to share them with you. So we're going to do lots of yoga poses. We're going to do some balancing. We're going to play a memory game. And I'm going to teach you some yoga breath work, which is really nice for relaxing. And we're also going to do a singing meditation together as well. So let's get cracking. So this is Super Yogi, and I'm going to put him over here. So if you want to, sit on your yoga mats, your carpet, or if you have a nice carpet or a wooden floor, anything will do, as long as you can sit on the floor with your legs crossed. So, first of all, Super Yogi told me that we need to make sure that our minds and our bodies are connected. And that is what yoga is, that we are all one, we are all connected. So, let's create our space and create our time. This is our fun this afternoon, our exercise and time to relax and connect with our bodies. So if you want to take a nice deep breath in through your nostrils, just take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Let's try that one more time. So let's breathe in through our nose. And exhale out through our nose. Brilliant. So what we can do now is use our hands and our arms to help with our breathing. So also what we need to be wary of when we're breathing in, imagine your belly is like a balloon. So when you breathe in, and you inhale, you're taking that air and that oxygen down to your belly, and your belly comes out. And then when you breathe out and exhale the air, your breath and your belly goes in like this. So should we try it using our arms? So get your arms ready and take a deep breath in, and your belly comes out and the arms raise up. And exhale, breathe out, bring your arms down. Let's try that one more time. So inhale Stretch, stretch, stretch. And breathe out. Lovely. So we're going to tune in with a yogic mantra called Om. So we rub our hands together, create some heat. You can feel the warmth. And bring your hands into your heart center, sitting nice and tall. And when we breathe in, and then we say a really loud Om when we do that. So it's O-N-G, O-N-G. Okay, so let's inhale. Om. Brilliant. I didn't really hear you very well that time, so I want to hear it nice and loud this time. So let's inhale. Let's breathe in again. Lovely. Well done. I think we've woken up the neighbours now by doing that, but that's great. So we're all tuned in, we're all relaxed into our space. And we've met Super Yogi here. So just to recap, we're going to be doing his Super Yogi superhero training program. So you can be strong and flexible and have a sharp mind, just like Super Yogi. So first of all, we need to learn to sit as well. So I said sit nice and straight, which you may have done on the other Happy Little Yogi lessons this week. So a good tip to sitting nice and straight like Super Yogi is we bring our hands down onto our knees and we straighten our arms, which helps us to lift up and have a nice straight spine. Also, just gently bring your chin down so it makes your spine and your back nice and long, so you're sitting nice and tall. So this is what it's called, like sitting like Super Yogi. So we'll come back to this throughout the lesson, okay? So first of all, it's really important that we warm up our bodies. So we're going to stand up and we're going to wiggle and shake and dance around our living rooms, okay? So stand up and follow me. Superhero stance. Bring your arm down. Right, now we're going to start shaking our bodies. Let's start with shaking our legs. Woohoo! It's Friday, we can let loose and go a bit crazy. Woohoo! So start by bending your knees. And then shake our hands and our arms. That's it. And then wiggle your bottoms. Woohoo! We're getting our heart rate up, loosening up our bodies. So let's bring our arms up again. And down. And shake our bottoms. Woo! And march on the spot. And then we can start shaking our heads. Start moving your shoulders. And wiggle your hips. And let's do some jumping. Woo! So, that's it for the warm-up. So, you can bring your hands onto your heart center. And just take some nice deep breaths in and out. And just feel that connection to your heart center. Just feel your breaths. Just calm down. And you can feel your heart beating. That's it. So we're going to come down to our mats now. And we're going to sit like Super Yogi, cross-legged, with our hands on our knees, nice straight arms. So I'm going to show you a few yoga poses which the Happy Little Yogi regulars will know, but I know that we have some new children joining us today, so I'm going to go through some poses. So first of all, we're going to do a roundabout. So we're going to do big circles, round and round, like this. So we can do the circles one way and then do the circles the other way. That's it. So that's roundabout. We have camel ride as well. So you bring your hands onto your ankles and we breathe in and come forward and breathe out when we go back. So the movement's like this. You rock backwards and forwards. So it's like you're on a camel. So you may have ridden a camel if you're lucky and you've been on holiday and ridden a camel before, but this is what it's like apparently. So going backwards and forwards. And then we also have my favourite pose. I love this. So it's dragon. So we come onto our knee and we bring our arms up above our head. And when we do this, we go rah, like a dragon. So we're fierce and strong like a dragon when we do this. So that's dragon pose. And then we have, washing machine. So we can sit on our bums and then we go from side to side like this, like a washing machine. Go swish, swash, swish, swash, like this. So they're just a few yoga poses that we're going to do today. And we're going to do a routine where you can follow me and do what I do. Okay, so we're going to do it to music. And it doesn't matter if you can't do it. This is all part of yoga. As we have what we start somewhere and the journey as we practice and practice and we get stronger and more flexible and fitter so we can do the poses. So are you ready? So start the music now. So let's start with our roundabouts, going round. Just follow me. The other side. That's it. Well done. Nice big stretch. The washing machine. And into tree. And the other side. Try not to wobble. And the other side. Nice big step. Helicopter. Dragon again. Into a beautiful butterfly. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. That was brilliant. I hope you kept up. God, it makes you nice and warm, doesn't it? So that was our Super Yogi yoga routine. So Super Yogi does that every day to make him big and strong and flexible. So it makes him a brilliant superhero that can defy any villain. And Super Yogi also uses his 7 stars. And these 7 stars are called his chakras. And these are his friends that guide him through his life and also help him fend off anything that's stressful and hard in his life. So he calls on his special friends, his 7 chakras. So that's that. So you may have noticed as well that Super Yogi's got a telescope. So we'll be bringing in and looking through our own telescopes in a few routines time. So, right. So now we are going to do a memory game. So you have to make sure that you listen and look. So with every movement, there is a sound that goes with the movement. So I'll just walk you through or talk you through what those are. So when you hear a lion roar, we go rah, like that, okay? So can you do that at home? Rah. And then you'll hear like a boing noise. So we go jump like that, like a woo noise. So we jump like that. And you'll hear a train as well. So we go like this when we hear the train. And then you'll also hear a chicken. He's my friend Fred, the chicken. So when you hear that noise, we go like this. Okay, so we're going to do this routine together. I'm going to play some sounds and I've got a confession to make. Super Yogi only sent me this morning. So I'm doing it the same as you. So we could get it wrong. Oh, well, we'll give it a try, won't we? But we're going to sharpen our minds, okay? So when you hear the sound, you do the action. So follow me. Are you ready? Oh my life! How confusing was that? Well done, everyone. That was brilliant. I hope you all kept up. I don't think I did, but at least we tried, hey? So just bringing your hands onto your heart center again. And just take some nice deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Feeling your heart beating. Lovely. So, next on the Super Yogi Superhero Training Program is we have balance exercises. So we're going to balance whilst doing our yoga poses. So look out for some of the superhero moves that we have in this balance exercise game. So all you need to do is just copy what I do. And it's okay if you wobble. If you wobble, it's okay. You just pick yourself back up and keep trying. Okay? So, first of all, we are going to stand up on our mats. So we're superheroes. So this is aeroplane now. Stand on one leg. And we're flying like superheroes. Well done. Another leg. Did you feel like a superhero, big and strong like Super Yogi? I know I did. It was quite hard work, wasn't it? So that was our balance routine. That was amazing. So good. So now we're going to cool ourselves down and we're going to do a nice meditation together. So I'll show you what to do. This is a moving meditation. So make sure you're sitting nice and tall like Super Yogis with your hands on your knees, nice straight spine, the chin gently tucked in like this. So we're going to be working with a mantra, a yogic mantra, and it's called Ek Ong Ka. So you may remember the Ong from the beginning of the class, and Ek Ong Ka means we are all one. So this week we've been talking about, on Happy Little Yogi's page, all about the earth and the elements. So this ties in lovely with Earth Day, which was on Wednesday. So we are all one, and if we look after the planet and we look after each other, we'll be okay. So this is what the meditation is about. So we have some actions that go with the meditation, and when you know the words, eventually some practice, we can do it all together. So you can just focus on the actions today if you like. So we're going to sing. So I'll show you what the actions are. So we go ek, like this. So we're bringing our fingers up, pointing to the ceiling. So we say ek. And in yoga, we call our index fingers Jupiter fingers after the planet. So we go ek, and we go Ong Ka. So ek, Ong Ka. And then we bring our hands into a beautiful lotus flower. So we go Ek Ong Ka Sat Nam, like this. And then this is where we get our Super Yogi telescope. So we go Siddhi Wahe Guru, and we look through our telescope, and we're looking at Super Yogi's friends when we look through our super telescope. So we have the sun, the moon, the earth, and all the beautiful stars. So that's the routine. So we go Ek, Ong Ka, Sat Nam, Siddhi Wahe Guru. Bring your telescope up. And we just repeat that. So are you ready? You can follow along with me. So there we go. Ek Ong Ka Sat Nam, Siddhi Wahe Guru. 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 And take a deep breath in. Well done. So that was our meditation, and we moved with our meditation and we sang a mantra, Ek Ong Ka, we are all one. So bringing your telescope up, let's look through our telescopes now and really imagine that you're looking into space. Wow, what can you see? Can you see planets? Can you see Jupiter and Saturn and Mars and Venus? And say, hi, moon. Hi, sun. And also Super Yogi's 7 stars. We wave hello. Lovely. So now we're going to take our telescopes and we're going to do a nice relaxation. So lie down on your mats or on your floor and bring yourselves lying down with your telescope. And you can get your telescope and just look through it and bring it up to your eye. And take some deep breaths in, so you can inhale, filling your belly up with air, and breathe out, relaxing your belly. So with our telescopes, we can imagine again that we're looking into space, into the dark night with lovely, beautiful stars. And then we put our telescopes down, and then we bring our hands over our heads, and we do a nice big stretch. So point your toes and point your fingers and stretch, stretch, stretch. That's it. And then we do big circles with our wrists and our feet, circling them one way and the other way. Lovely. And then do nice big stretch again. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then bring our knees into our tummies, into our chest, and wrap your arms around them and give them a nice big hug. And then you can rock from side to side. So we're giving our backs a little massage, and it feels really, really lovely. And then take another nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And then rock backwards and forwards like a rock. And bring yourself up, or you can turn on your side and push yourself up like this. So we're sat cross-legged again. So a few last things. We're going to do a nice yogic breath. So we're going to be breathing in and out through our tongues. Yeah, we're going to stick our tongues out like this. And we're going to curl our tongues like a straw. And if you can't curl your tongue, that's absolutely fine. Another way, if you can't do it, is you stick your tongue out on your bottom lip, like that. So we breathe in, using our tongues like a straw. And then we close our mouth, and then we breathe out through our nose like this. So it takes some practice. So let's try one more time. Let's breathe in through our curled tongue. And breathe out. Let's try one more time. And breathe out. Do you feel more relaxed now? I know I do. So let's finish the class by bringing our hands together, creating that heat, and bringing our hands into our chest. And we're going to do a nice deep breath in, and we're going to say Om really loudly. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Om. I didn't hear you that time. Do you want to try it again? One more time. Let's do this. Okay, and breathe in. And that's it. Thank you all for joining me today. That was such a fun class, and I loved having you here. And it's been so much fun, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. So just one note, if you go onto the Happy Little Yogi Facebook page, you will see a colouring sheet. So you can colour in lots of pictures to do with what we've been teaching this week. And we even have a picture of Super Yogi as well on there. So you can colour him in really nicely. And it'd be lovely to see your colouring in. So if you want to put it on the Happy Little Yogi Facebook page, that would be brilliant. And remember, Monday to Friday, every day, Happy Little Yogi do a kids yoga class, teen yoga classes, and mindful Wednesdays as well. So it's been really lovely having you here, and thank you so much for joining me. And have a lovely weekend, everyone, and take care.